Hey guys, it's Rob here with my review of Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2 shows the return of all your favorite characters and some new ones. It's been 10 years since the last movie was released, which is a long time. Can Incredibles 2 outdo its original movie? Stick around to find out. The movie starts off where we last left off in the last film. The Underminer is wreaking havoc on the city and it's up to the Incredibles to save the day, while in the process destroying a lot of property, making the government and citizens angry. But when a businessman by the name of Winston Dever gives elastigirl a chance to change the public's view and the government's view on superheroes, she sets out to do so while leaving Mr. Incredible to take care of the kids at home. If you love the family dynamic in the first movie, you're in for a treat. Incredibles 2, while it does have a lot of action, the best moments in the movie are the ones with the family all together working towards one goal, which is what made the first movie so great and why people still rewatch it today. Like many people, I thought keeping Mr. Incredible at home was a boring idea and nothing could possibly be entertaining about that, but let me tell you, I'm glad I was wrong. A lot of the humor that made the audience laugh were from those scenes. More in particular is the character Jack.
You have powers! Yeah, baby!
Now Jack in this movie has multiple powers, and the thing is, because he has multiple powers, a lot of unexpected and hilarious sequences go throughout the movie, which can be said for the quietest character of the bunch, Violet. Now in the first movie she wasn't too funny, it was more constrained to bickering with Dash, but in this movie she's more open to people and it really works. One of the most hilarious parts was when you saw her put her costume in the drain. But the thing is, there's more parts to that scene which make it even more hilarious to watch on screen, so make sure you look out for that when you see it in theaters. Now this movie isn't all laughs. There is of course the family angle, which makes this movie just incredible, pun intended. They do touch on topics that people can relate, and that's no different in the sequel. A lot of people can relate to being a single parent or maybe having too much on their plate and feeling like everything you do is for nothing. This aspect of the movie works very well, but I do have to say I was hoping that they wouldn't focus too much on the family aspect. I know some scenes in the movie go on for too long and you're sitting there wondering when will the next scene happen. Luckily, when the next scene does happen, it happens and it's a blast to watch. Now this is partly because how great the action is. Technology is a lot better and animation goes along with that makes that a lot better too. I won't spoil too much, but the way the Elastigirl uses her motorcycle to hop from place to place is probably one of the most entertaining things that I've seen in animation in a long time. There are other heroes in this movie, which was pretty surprising. I did not expect more heroes to be in this movie. In the first movie we got some heroes from flashbacks, if I recall, but nothing other than that. There were a variety of powers displayed in this movie and all of them were fantastic to watch on screen. Unfortunately, not all the characters were fantastic to watch on screen, which I'm speaking of the villain. Now the villain of this movie, you could see the twist for this villain light years ahead, and it's obvious straight from the beginning, which is disappointing because after Syndrome I was expecting something in line with that, something high quality. The villain's motivation was extremely flawed and sort of idiotic in a way. Fortunately for Incredibles 2, everything else in this movie was amazing and it was worth every dime and nickel that I spent. I'm giving Incredibles 2 9.5 out of 10 and I highly suggest you go see this movie because it was a blast to watch. Alright guys, that's it for this review. Remember to hit that subscribe button for more movie reviews and leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. See you next time.